Well, I brought my camera out, well, my computer, so people can see how beautiful these so-called toadstools are in their natural environment. Here in California they grow under pine trees generally, though I have seen one growing under an oak tree. Amanita muscaria. This is about 4 days after the last rain. There's some other ones over there, but they've already curled up and are starting to rot. This one I'll pick and I'll bring home and I'll smoke it. I'll smoke it on top of the fire to kill any bugs inside. And then I will dry it with a pilot light in the stove for about 2-3 days until it's perfectly crispy. And then it's safe to use. If you've never tried it before, you should always start things in small amounts. This is an excellent herb to use in the winter where people feel cold. It will warm you up. It's kind of like ginseng. It gives you a little extra energy. If you take a lot of it, then it'll give you kind of manic energy. You'll be running around and jumping, and that's the way you feel anyway. It's also reputed to be a very good general antibiotic. So whenever you eat this mushroom, you also have to make sure that you keep on your probiotics, because it will kill all the buggies in your stomach, including parasites. So this is a wonderful herb to know about. Most people are afraid of it because they think of it as poisonous, but in actual fact, no one has ever died from eating this mushroom. In large amounts, the ancient shamans used to use it as a sleeping cure. In other words, they would give their patient a large amount, and the person would A, have their parasites killed in their stomach, B, sleep a really long time, have very deep restorative sleep. Such sleep that was so deep that it was almost like a coma. And then they would wake up and they would be healed. So that's why this particular mushroom has a lot of magical folklore stories around it, because it is actually a very powerful herbal medicine. Amanita muscaria, otherwise known as fly agaric, soma, the Santa Claus mushroom. Here it is. Isn't it beautiful? You can't really see the color very well because of the sun, and unfortunately there's not a lot today. There's a few more down the hill. There's 2 or 3 other ones that I'll go gather. And I do have to be careful around here because there's also poison oak. But fortunately, this mushroom, it appears to be anyway, I made a cream with it, and it stops poison oak from continuing, and dried it up right away when I applied it. So, good thing to know. Wonderful mushroom. Very good edible if you cook it in an omelet. It's very tasty, and it will give you, it's kind of the breakfast of champions, so to say, because it will give you all sorts of energy and makes the funny papers more funny.